Oi, we just got back from Fred Again concert. Fred Again, he's like a DJ guy. Super sick concert. It was at Alpine Valley in East Troy. Really good time. I'm in a good mood. It's Saturday night, like midnight-ish, little 12:30-ish. Good time. It was so sick. It was a great concert. I saw a lot of people. Great for people watching. It's like in the middle of a fucking farmland almost. So it's kind of cool. Like people tailgate. I didn't realize how much room there was. You can people watch. You can vibe out. People bring like footballs and soccer balls and fuck around. I really enjoyed it. Went with like one of my friends who I haven't seen in a while too as part of the group. Didn't have to drive, so that was really cool. Saw one girl that I only know her because like 4 or 5 years ago, I went to Summerfest with my friends, and we were there like 4 or 5 hours early to get a good spot and waiting. And she was there, so we made small talk for hours, and I was like, I know her. And I'm someone who I don't have a good memory, I think, with like academic stuff or directions or anything except people and memories. I think I'm cracked with that memory. And I think it is a little weird to say hi to people sometimes, but I think when I'm around people drunk and stuff at a concert, I don't get, drunk or high myself, but I get a little more like, I can be a little more on the edge, a little more confident to say hi to people that you maybe would be like, I'm just going to not. Because she was sitting really close to us. So I was like, hey, you're Skylar, right? She goes, yeah. And I was like, 4 or 5 years ago, you sat next to me at Summerfest. You were super nice. Lovely to see you. Like, hope all is well. And she was like, oh my God, it's like so weird that you remember that. Oh my God, like, why do you remember that? And it made me feel, it was fine. I mean, that it is probably weird to an extent. But I was just trying to say what's up. So I felt a little bad. I don't want to make her uncomfortable. Then I saw 2 coworkers on the way out. Shout out them. They're lovely. They both are super nice. Were nice to me at work. It was nice to see them. It was just a quick good to see you. And then even in line when I was getting, oh my God, I had a craving for chicken tenders, and they had chicken tenders there. One of the biggest cravings I've had in a while. No ketchup, no barbecue sauce. Still schmacked. And it didn't schmack, but it was good. And then I saw another girl that like was one of those weird relationships to the line to the left of me when I was getting food, who I did like 1 semester of college intramural co-ed soccer with. And I more knew her through a high school friend that also went to that college. So I was going to say, hey, you're friends with blank, right? Good to see you. We played intramural soccer once. But it didn't line up. Like when I was getting my food and leaving, she was grabbing her shit. I didn't want to interrupt. And she was there with a girl who actually hit on me once. I haven't shared this story with a lot of people because I'm ashamed of it. Me and my second girlfriend, Courtney, weren't dating yet. We had probably gone on like 3, maybe 5 dates at the time. And I was at this party celebrating some of my friends' birthdays. And this girl at the party invited me to her room. And I went in there, which is, that's just no, you don't do that. We didn't kiss, make out, anything. It was literally, she kept saying, she showed me her clothes and her plants, and then we left. Because I was like, I know my intentions. I'm just a really blindly optimistic, innocent person where I'm like, I know what I'm going into there for, so I'm not too concerned. And part of it was like, she was talking with me and a friend here. And they were, no offense, my friends were because they were drunk, like not being super nice. They were like, I feel like trying to set her up with one of us. And I was like, I just felt like she probably wasn't the most comfortable. And then she offered to make me a Cosmo, if that's a drink. And I was like, I'm good. But then she's like, oh, do you want to go to my room? And I was like, I viewed it as she just wants to get away from these people and talk. And I'm like, yeah, cool. And then we just awkwardly left. But she was cool. So I was going to say what's up to them, but didn't have the chance. I wasn't going to bring that up to her. But yeah, it was just a bunch of awkward seeing people. Concert was super fun. I'll put a clip, so bang. Oh my God, voice crack. I'll put a little 30-second clip here. cut to one, it's going to be the one song I knew going in. So it was cool that he played that. I kind of like with DJs and EDM-esque people to like almost not know what they're going to do because they sample other music and stuff, so it's cool to kind of not even know. But obviously it's nice to have a song you're rooting for. And then I'll play another clip here. He like travels around a bit the crowd, which is cool. So I got really close to him because we were like in the dead middle section. But yeah, just a really good night, a really good time. The only negative takeaways is there was one girl too. We got a pic. I'll post a pic here. Bang! Shout out Lauren. I don't want to expose her full last name, but her last name is with an H. She was super nice. Grew up in Pittsburgh. I always ask a woman to take a picture of the squad because they just know what they're doing. And she bossed up. She dragged us 20 yards, said, we're going to go here because of the lighting. Posed like this, killed it. She was great. And then I gave her some of my chicken tender to repay her. And then she was sitting in line with us for drinks because she was like, I just want to cut the line. I'm like, cool. And she was super nice, but she mentioned how she's a physician's assistant. And with that, my ex, Veda, used to be is a physician's assistant now, I'm pretty sure. Or at least was in school to be. And I think that, plus some of the music being a little emotional at the beginning, I was not in the best headspace thinking about her and stuff. So there's mixed feelings. Overall, I'm positive. I'm in a good mood. It's just like, it sucks, dude, how much a breakup affects you. Like, this is like the most fun I've had in a while, this concert. And even so, like, I'm still sad thinking about her during it and missing her. And that's just the sad part of a breakup. And then it leads to other, more dark, depressing thoughts. But we snapped ourselves in, we locked in, enjoyed our time with the friends. It was a really good night. I'm super fucking tired. Debuted a new shirt. It's like $20 from Etsy. It's pretty beat up. There's like stitching and shit up there. And then one of my buddies was in town, so we were going to maybe meet up with him, but it sounds like everyone's already home. So now I'm home, chilling. I think I'm just going to inhale some leftover hot dogs and a soda. Yeah. So really, the moral of the story is Fred Again's dope. Like I said, I'll post the clips and shit when I mention them, and I recommend seeing him. He was great. Alpine's a cool venue. And yeah, it's just we're working through things, Still miss her, still thinking of her, but I had a really good night, and I'm really thankful for my friends and us doing stuff. Like, this was another thing where it was like, I don't know Fred Again much. I've heard of him, and my friends have played some of his music, and they were like, you want to go? And honestly, I think in the past, I'd be like, I don't know if I want to spend money for someone I haven't seen, and now I'm just like, fuck it, sign me up, and it's been going so great. So we're going to keep having that mentality of let's just do it. And it's been going well. So yeah, that's the Saturday recap. We have to run 3 miles when we wake up in the morning. It'll make us feel like we earned our lazy Sunday. But for now, we're just going to chill. And I think I want to binge this anime show I started. But I have to be in my bed to watch it, and I feel too gross to lay in my bed right now because I was around a bunch of people. But I don't want to move my Xbox, even though I honestly could move my Xbox. Moving it down here would actually be pretty sick. We'll see. But good Saturday night. I hope you guys are all doing well. Check out Fred Again. He's dope. Sends a good message. He's kind of hot. He's genuinely kind of hot. That's it.